Apollo 11 was our first attempt at landing on the moon. The guidance and navigation system was probably one of the most complex subsystems the flight crews had to work with.
One evening, I came out of my office, and there in the sky was the real full moon itself. It overwhelmed me to think that's where we're going, and I have a part in it.
Ignition sequence starts. 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
There it is. There. See it? Yeah. Get up on.
On Apollo 11, the landing was divided into 3 phases. There was the braking phase, the visibility phase, and then there was the semi-manual landing phase.
This is Apollo Control. Armstrong and Aldrin began checking out and activating the lunar module. Both spacecraft looking very good at this time.
During the braking phase, one of the main tasks was to get the landing radar locked onto the surface. After the radar had locked on, Buzz Aldrin keyed in a special display in order to watch the landing radar data.
Houston, you're looking at our Delta E. That's affirmative.
As soon as he did that,
1202.
the alarm light lit up.
Program alarm. 1202. Let's incorporate.
It was a 1202 alarm, which was an alarm we never expected to see in flight.
And all of a sudden, there's an emergency. I can still remember looking across the room saying, oh my God, 1202, what's going on? It was scary.
The 1202 alarm is the statement that says, we ran out of space and we're taking care of it.
There was a priority system set up in the Apollo guidance computer so that priority tasks could interrupt a task with less priority. If we had waited a second to do the next control calculation, it would have gone unstable.
The priority display said, I'm more important than any of you, so it interrupts everything that's been set up to go.
So through the whole period of that alarm, the spacecraft was still under control. Had it been capable of stealing the cycles, it would have been a disaster.
It was a combination of the hardware, the software, an amazing system of systems.
If you're talking about the landing, there's nothing you can do. You can't complete the landing, so your only option now is to go back to the command module.
Attitude control is good. Manual attitude control is good.
The ruling was that the landing could continue unless there were further signs of problems, and therefore the call was a go.
Roger, understand. Go for landing.
Neil Armstrong, in this case, was the pilot who was flying the vehicle manually, and he was picking out a spot to try to hover over and then descend to land. He had to find a spot that wasn't so rocky.
Pretty rocky area.
Worst of all worlds would be to tip it over.
They did, in fact, come within about 30 seconds of running out of fuel, which would have been very dangerous if you're close to the moon.
And then Buzz Aldrin said,
40 feet down, 2.5, picking up some dust.
and at that point I knew this was different.
Okay, engine stop. We copy you down, Eagle. Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again.